Hey guys, it's Andrea Morehead with Remax Elite bringing you your tip for Tuesday. A question that I often get is who pays for what? You know, I get that question from sellers, from buyers. They want to know what are the fees involved to buy a home, to sell a home. So hopefully I can break that down for you briefly. Let's take a look at buyers. So buyers, typically when they go to get a mortgage or a loan, most of the time a buyer doesn't pay cash. If they do pay cash, there's less fees involved. But let's just say, for the sake of this tip for Tuesday, that the buyer's getting a loan. The buyer gets a loan and the bank wants the buyer to put a down payment. They want the buyer to put some money down, so they've got some skin in the game, you know, in order for them to loan money to the buyer. So there's the down payment, and then the buyer typically has closing costs. And closing costs can include the appraisal, it can include title search, taxes, homeowners insurance, things like that. And then another fee for the buyer would be the home inspection. Typically, you know, they're not required to have a home inspection, but it's highly recommended. I would not make a purchase like that without having a home inspection so that you know that your investment is a good one. For the sellers, we'll take a look at the seller's fees. The seller, if they have an agent that's negotiating on their behalf, they pay the agent to market the property, to negotiate with the buyer's agent, negotiate everything from start to finish in the inspection, and a whole laundry list of other items. So the seller pays for that fee, and the seller pays for title search. They pay the title company to make sure that there aren't any liens on the property, that the property can be sold free and clear without any issues. The seller also pays for a termite letter of clearance. So in the state of Arkansas, it's hot and humid here, and we get termites. So the bank wants to make sure that the house, you know, doesn't have an issue with termites. So it's the seller's responsibility to make sure that that happens, and they pay that fee to the pest control company to get a letter stating your house is free from termites. The seller also generally pays the buyer's closing costs. So in our market, that's just kind of the way it is. The seller usually will agree to pay the buyer's closing costs depending on the offer. So these aren't all the fees involved, but there's quite a few of them. So if you have any questions or you need a breakdown of any of these fees, please don't hesitate to message me or call me, and I'll be glad to share that information with you. Once again, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Take care.